Hi, this is Pat McNamara, and this is Catholic History in Less Than 5 Minutes. Today we're going to continue our look at the Church in the early Middle Ages. During the 600s AD, a new religion emerged in the Middle East, Islam, which expanded into northern Africa and Spain until its military power was halted by the Franks at the Battle of Tours in 732 AD. In the Franks, the Catholic Church also found a strong armed support against the Lombards who dominated Italy. In 754, the Frankish king Pepin gave the Pope an area of central Italy for his own, which became known as the Donation of Pepin, or the Papal States. Part of the reason Pepin did this was to get the Pope's approval as he tried to establish his own claim to the Frankish throne. Now the Pope was a political, or temporal, as well as a spiritual ruler. The whole question of what became known as the Pope's temporal power raises controversy. The idea behind it was that he would be able to exercise his spiritual rule with a minimum of interference from secular authorities. This was getting to be a big problem in the Eastern Church. In the West, however, the Pope's temporal rule would not always guarantee immunity, as we will see. Pepin's son Charles, better known as Charlemagne, or Charles the Great, defeated the Lombards and established himself as the Pope's protector. Like Constantine before him, he wanted to unify all Europe under his rule and the Christian banner. On Christmas Day in the year 800, then, he had himself crowned as Emperor of the Romans by Pope Leo III. Charlemagne wanted to make Europe into a Christian commonwealth, united in a common faith as well as a common politics, and for a while it worked. But not long after his death, the empire disintegrated. Yet the title, Holy Roman Emperor, remained in place for another 1,000 years. In time, the question arose, who was the final authority? The Pope, the spiritual ruler, or the Emperor, the temporal ruler? The popes maintained their right to interfere in state affairs because they gave the emperor his crown and sword at the coronation ceremony. Pope Nicholas I said that the emperor's role was to act as protector of the Roman Church. In 875, Pope John VIII chose the emperor. By the 900s, however, the situation reversed as the Holy Roman Emperors appointed popes and bishops as they saw fit. In a ceremony known as lay investiture, bishops and abbots knelt before their secular ruler, delivered him homage, and received from him a staff and ring. This was an example of what we call simony, commerce in spiritual goods. It would be a major problem throughout the Middle Ages.